This should be a good one though.
His nation is in ruins.
The place was in flames.
His people traumatized.
I start remembering the war. I get sleepless nights.
Now, an orphan veteran of a losing war must rebuild his shattered life into...
What in the hell?
He's gotta fight Godzilla too? My man cannot catch a
He
break.
can't win. He was already a kamikaze fighter.
One. While the American Godzilla films ask questions like,
Oh,
what if
God.
his monkey friend got a power glove? Japan is taking things a little more seriously.
Definitely. Yunakiko just the last dream of a dead man.
In a period piece about the value of life itself, the healing power of shared purpose, and the
Yo,
important...
did anybody else watch this movie and think that was that moment from Rise of Skywalker? When was it Lando that brought all those ships at the end? Like it felt just like that. Or even what was the other one? No, that it was that. And maybe like I am Iron Man, but like the everybody showing up in Endgame. It just felt very familiar. It was kind of funny. I laughed. I laughed.
of aiming for the mouth, where Godzilla takes extra damage.
The mouth. What about the mouth? I can kill it if I fire a plane full of explosives into his mouth.
See, the mouth is actually like a metaphor for Western imperial mouths.
Mouths.
Meet Koichi Shikishima. He's a living kamikaze pilot, facing questions answered by the fact that he's a living kamikaze pilot. What gave that away? After the war, he'll rely on his extensive not dying experience, taking up gigs in mine removal. Godzilla Distractor. And right on back to kamikaze pilot.
But he accepted it this time.
Until he not dies once again, like we're in a dubbed for children anime.
Look, I can see their parachutes. They're okay.
They're okay.
Soon as he falls for Noriko, a thief who I'm 90% sure stole that baby.
She was given the baby.
Oh, I mean,
Given.
I get it. Together, they'll form a makeshift family with the nosiest neighbor in post-war Japan. And forge a bond that nothing could break, not even getting absolutely blown the away by Godzilla. Wait,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
lives?
No, yeah, there's no way. There's absolutely no. You saw the debris and everything. She gets blown away. Then the debris gets pulled back. The debris gets pulled back. There's no way you're surviving that, especially if you saw what the city looked like. Like it's impossible.
Who the saved her from this? Mothra? Finally, see
Mothra.
Oppenheimer from the Japanese perspective. That's also
I did think about that.
skeptical of its own government in wartime.
All in order to die honorably. And the outcome is already clear.
But explores those themes through a thick nuclear dinosaur, complete with light-emitting dorsals.
That was insane.
Breath so nasty, it kills fish from a distance. And if those thunder thighs don't bring down a city block,
Thunder thighs.
that theme song will sure finish the job.
Oh yeah. I love the original. Like it just works.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh, yeah. Along for the ride is an extremely lovable crew of dudes. The boat captain, who's done with the whole loose lip sink ships thing. The
Not really
mechanic
hiding
our
it.
hero tracks down through the power of trolling. And Baby Yoda, I mean Dr. Noda,
like what?
the only surviving scientist and or engineer in Japan. Together,
Yeah.
they'll launch a novel plan to kill Godzilla, sink him to the bottom of the ocean, and let pressure do the job.
That's right. That was the plan anyway.
Unfortunately, that plan only works on
Oh,
billionaires.
no.
So strap in for a masterfully executed.
I didn't say it. I just watched it. I watched it, but I didn't say it. That was kind of a... ugh.
Monster movie that does the impossible by making you care about the humans too. Because
It's the
they
best
spent time
version
and
so
skill
far
developing these characters
of these new
instead
ones.
of blowing $100 million on VFX and calling it a day. Wait, I'm sorry. It cost how much? $15 million? So this is what
Excuse me?
15 million looks like, and this is 100. 15, 100, 15, 100.
Of course.
Make it make sense.
Thank you. I'm glad they included DC in there.
Starring Afraid, Redemption.
Oh, wow.
Adopt, don't stop. Don't quit your day job. Baby on board.
And my
Okay.
calculations are correct. When this baby sinks 1,500 meters, you're gonna see some serious
And How I Walk to the Bathroom When I'm Prairie Dogging It.
Prairie dogging
Manager by the Sea.
by the sea. Okay. Nice. Ooh. So much
Godzilla
destruction.
really likes to chew on stuff then toss it away.
He wasn't eating anything.
Do you think he's teething? That would explain the crankiness and the drool.
Look, I'm with honest trailers as well. There's no way that she should have survived that. Like, she got blown away. Then the debris came back. And so it's like you got double the whammy there. When I saw it in the end, I was like, okay, how is she alive? How does she look the way she looks? Like, she should be more messed up than she was already. But I was glad that he got a happy ending though. So that was fine. I knew the whole piece of him having the ejection seat like built in with the guy putting that in the plane. That was cool too. But you know, he was originally gonna go into it like I was a kamikaze pilot. I'm gonna go out of this thing as a kamikaze pilot, but I'm gonna save the world and save it for my little girl, even though it wasn't his little girl, but he was a father figure. So I thought that was cool too. Great movie, fantastic film, way better than Godzilla X Kong or Godzilla versus Kong. The human characters you actually care for, like I actually cared for these human characters and what they were going through. It made sense, and I enjoyed spending time with them. The American versions, I don't care. You can leave them completely out of it. It's one thing I do like about Godzilla X Kong, New Empire, is that there's less human characters and you do have a lot more like Kong moments with other apes or whatever. So like that's cool. But -1, way better than all of those. Your thoughts in the comments below on Godzilla -1 if you've watched it. It's on Netflix if you haven't seen it yet. If you don't have Netflix, you can rent it or buy it on video on demand. It's available. But let me know your thoughts on the film itself, and then also let me know your thoughts on the honest trailer. They hit a lot of points though, so I'm with them on a lot of points on this one. Also, the piece on comparing the movie to all the Marvel and DC films that cost hundreds of millions of dollars, and the fact that they did this for so cheap is insane. You could tell in certain moments with the movement of Godzilla, especially when he walked. I was like, yeah, that's a little clunky for me, but everything else was great, especially his fire breath. Like that was insane. Is it fire breath? Whatever his like, you know, atomic breath. Is that what it is? Insane. So I love it. Great movie. Your thoughts, comments below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And as always, I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.